the world must wake up. Upheaval from Afghanistan to Ethiopia to Yemen and beyond has thwarted peace.
We cannot give up on solving raging civil conflicts, including in Ethiopia. It is driving famine, horrific violence, human rights violations against civilians, including the unconscionable use of rape as a weapon of war.
Global leaders are raising alarm about widespread famine in the Tigray region of Ethiopia, but they're saying that this is a man-made disaster with food used as a weapon of war amid ethnic conflict in the area.
This war has to stop. This war has to end.
Leaders are raising alarm about widespread famine in the Tigray region of Ethiopia.
And in these famine conditions, the last thing we can afford is a situation of siege that we are witnessing.
Of the 6 million people that live in Tigray, we estimate that 3.5 to 4.5 million are in need of urgent humanitarian food assistance.
The head of the U.S. Agency for International Development, Samantha Power, called what her country says is famine in Tigray as terrifying.
They need a re-equipment of primary health centres. We saw hospitals and health centres destroyed, the equipment taken away. There are health workers, but there's no salaries. Ethiopia is going through a very high degree of rhetoric. Humanitarian officials and aid workers are being condemned in public and in social media. Any such criticisms need to stop. First of all, it threatens the lives of people who are there to help. And secondly, of course, it has an impact on the humanitarian delivery.
To raise awareness about the genocide against my people in Tigray. With tens of thousands of citizens killed and millions of displaced people who have lost everything but their lives, it's up to global citizens to raise awareness. As a Tigrayan, as a woman, and simply as a human, it is heartbreaking to see rape and famine used as weapons by both the Ethiopian and Eritrean governments. I have lost family to genocide, but truly, I have lost family to indifference. For the sake of them and the millions of unprotected and innocent lives in Tigray, let's use our platform and privileges as global citizens to be a voice for them.
I should say that the UK is confident in the reliability of the data that has been presented by the UN. It's clear that food, agricultural tools and livestock are being destroyed. And as a result, 350,000 people in Tigray are facing hunger on a scale not seen since the famine in Somalia. and many more, millions more, face food insecurity, this could become a man-made famine. It's not a drought or locusts that are causing this hunger.
UNICEF estimates that over 100,000 children in Tigray could suffer from life-threatening severe acute malnutrition in the next 12 months, a 10-fold increase compared to the average annual caseload.
The catastrophic situation which you have had today. Yes, we are getting access, but we need much faster passage. This is a catastrophic situation, one that we can already see will further deteriorate.
the United Nations is the responsibility to protect. When people are attacked by their governments, the international community has a responsibility to protect people.
That was United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres making a speech to the UN General Assembly yesterday, and he specifically drew attention to the dire humanitarian crisis in Ethiopia's Tigray region. Today, 5 million people there are in urgent need of food, as new reports from the Associated Press show that dozens, if not hundreds of people are dying from malnutrition and starvation.
We almost call out and condemn the targeting and oppression of racial, ethnic, and religious minorities when it occurs whether it occurs in Xinjiang or northern Ethiopia or anywhere in the world.
This war has to stop. This war has to end.